Maybe, yeah.
But then don't be cheesing. You know how you like blushing like.
So, colorism in 2017, you would think that it wouldn't necessarily exist. I think I've seen it more maybe in 15 years ago, but unfortunately it still does. So, and I would think that it has really evolved with the hair thing, you know, because going natural and versus no relaxers and straight and all that. So, a story about Monique with hair. With hair. Have you recently had any experience as far as color, being a beautiful chocolate woman? You're beautiful. And you know, with beautiful long hair, with beautiful, because some people think you can't be chocolate with beautiful long hair. That just doesn't go together. That's oxymoron. So, do you have a story? Maybe just a quick story. Maybe you can tell us.
Well, as far as the color thing, I get that a lot. I mean, even as an adult, oh, you so pretty for a dark skinned girl. So I guess, I mean, my color still has. And it's from our people, you know, and that's I think that's the thing.
Thank you for saying that.
Right.
Okay,
that's what bothers me.
Wasn't from a non-black person.
No, it's from our own people, and you know, when I get it from the older people, the older generation, I guess I understand a little bit more because there was a lot of you know,
racial tension,
the tension. Like even my kid's grandmother, her grandmother's family disowned her because she got with a dark skinned guy. Because they're like light, you know, mixed with everything, you know.
Right.
So they're like super light. So I get it because that's kind of how it used to be. You know, it was the field black versus the house black.
Right.
To cause that separation. But even now, yeah, they'll be like, oh, you're so pretty for a dark skinned girl, or you just a pretty little dark skinned thing, or you know, something like that. But as far as the hair, as a dark skinned woman, we're not supposed to have hair. At least that's the stereotype that we're not supposed to have hair. We're not, and if we do have hair, then it's not ours. And I've actually had people come up to me and put their hands in my head to see if I had tracks.
Wow.
Because
That's
I'm not
rude.
supposed. Yeah, it's very rude.
It is rude. It is.
It's
rude.
very rude. So, I mean, to me, it's bothersome because it comes from us.
Yes.
I think I could better understand it if it came from other races. Not that I would like it. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm not saying it would be okay.
Right.
But it's our own people that do it.
Right.
You know, and sadly, we're separating. It's so bad in women.
Oh my gosh.
It's what?
It's so bad in women.
Uh-oh.
You know, you see such separation when it comes to women. I feel like as a dark-skinned woman, because I do love who I am, you know, and it took me to high school to love who I am. So, I mean, I earned this,
Right.
you know, so I'm confident in who I am. I love who I am. I love my skin complexion. But because I do have the confidence, sometimes I'm seen as, I think I'm too good. I've gotten that too.
Yes.
I've gotten that. You know, when people get to me, they be like, I just got to be honest with you. I thought you were bougie, or I thought you were stuck up. You know, and I'm just...
I get that too because I'm an introvert, so I don't talk to too many people. And I've been in my area, oh my goodness, for probably a good 30 years. And there may be only about 10 people in my community that I've actually held a conversation with. You know, beyond hi, bye, how you doing, you know, this and that. But for them to really get to know me, most of them don't know me. So one gentleman told me not too long ago, he said, oh, I thought you were conceited. Yeah. And I'm like, no, you know, once he and I got to talking and everything, he's like, oh, he said, you're pretty cool, you know.
Like, I never gave that, I mean...
Yeah, and that's I told him. I said I just stay to myself. I'm a homebody.
Yeah.
You know.
That's me. I'm like I'm really that person. I just chill. I don't need to be in the spotlight. I don't care. You know, if you can have all the shine. I don't care if I did all the work for you to shine.
Right, exactly.
You can shine. I don't want to shine.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to be in front of everybody. I'm just
right.
Just chill.
Is this something though? I know that kind of maybe recently, happened with the hair. Just can you just paraphrase that real quick?
Okay, so this was a couple of years ago. I was at the motorcycle events that comes here to Phoenix, and I had a guy come up to me, and he's just like looking at me like I'm exotic, and he's like, "Man, you're a beautiful little chocolate thing. Oh, you're so pretty. You're just dark-skinned girl." It's like, "And you dark with hair? You pretty with hair?" And I'm like,
Pretty with
and
hair.
he was like, "Is that your hair?" And I'm like, "Yes, your hair." And he went to touch my hair to check the tracks.
Wow.
And so, I was offended by him, but I opened my scalp to show him, like, no, this is all me. But it goes back to that stereotype that dark-skinned women aren't supposed to have hair. Now, like you said, Audrey, it may be getting a little better because of the natural hair movement. And you do find that Black men are starting to embrace Black women more, and they're actually moving towards the natural.
Right.
So, now not that we ever went out of style, but,
Right.
but it's okay to be dark skinned now, but you still have it. I mean, you really do. You still have it. I have chocolate kids, and I've always told my kids, like, you beautiful no matter what, because I didn't get that growing up. Not that my mom didn't think that I was, but she's not dark, so she didn't know my fight.
Okay.
She didn't know how to prepare me for that. And so since I went through it, I make sure, and I make sure my kids know that you're beautiful. And so they've always loved their complexion, because I never wanted them to be like
Right.
me. Like I said, it took me to high school to actually love me,
Right.
and my complexion.
I didn't start having an issue with my complexion, or somewhat of a little bit of an insecurity about it, until I moved from Los Angeles to Arizona, back to Arizona.
But see, I'm from Long Beach, and I got it. Even with my
Even
brothers.
in Long Beach,
Yes,
really?
but even with my family.
Really?
Yeah, I was about to say a bad word, but I was Black A Monique.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, see, most of my family on my mother's side, who is mostly in California, most of us are dark.
Oh, okay.
And my mom, her nickname when she was growing up was Black Beauty.
Really?
Yeah. So I never felt insecure about my complexion. I didn't get teased about it until I came to Arizona.
Wow, I got it. And I still, I have my older brother would tell me, he'll be like, "You lucky you cute. 'Cause if you wasn't cute, I sure wouldn't claim you, because you're just Black."
My goodness.
And I know now it's a playful thing, but when I was younger, it hurt.
Right. You could take that to heart.
Right.